Algae are essential to life on Earth. They produce oxygen and support life, but can also make lakes toxic and unsafe. This is a sample from a nearby lake. The long, thread-like strands indicate a filamentous growth form, where cells are connected end-to-end in chains, especially common in nutrient-rich environments where nitrogen and phosphorus are abundant. These two images show lakes that exist just miles apart, yet they tell very different stories. One is clear and inviting, the other is discolored and unsafe. This contrast is not accidental. It's shaped by biology, chemistry, and public policy. Many freshwater lakes are becoming unsafe due to nutrient enrichment, a process known as eutrophication. Excess nutrients, primarily nitrogen and phosphorus, enter lakes through fertilizer runoff, agricultural drainage, wastewater, and stormwater systems. Now, double-clicking on fertilizer. Nitrogen and phosphorus are essential for biological processes such as DNA replication, protein synthesis, chlorophyll production, and cell division. Without nitrogen, photosynthetic organisms cannot produce chlorophyll, which limits growth. This is why it's common for people to use fertilizer to help grow grass and plants. Aside from looking like a monster, cyanobacteria, often called blue-green algae, are photosynthetic prokaryotes that naturally occur in freshwater ecosystems. Under balanced nutrient conditions, they play an important role by producing oxygen and supporting aquatic food webs. However, when nutrient levels exceed natural limits, cyanobacteria are no longer growth limited. Instead, they reproduce rapidly, forming harmful algal blooms. One common species, Microcystis aeruginosa, produces microcystins, which are potent liver toxins. Unlike some cyanobacteria, Microcystis cannot fix atmospheric nitrogen. It depends entirely on dissolved nitrogen in the water, making nitrogen runoff a key driver of both bloom intensity and toxicity. As these blooms die, bacteria decompose the biomass through aerobic respiration, consuming dissolved oxygen and creating hypoxic conditions, often called dead zones. This is where fish and invertebrate cannot survive because there isn't sufficient oxygen. Cyanobacteria also release compounds such as geosmin, which causes strong musty odors, reducing water quality and making drinking water difficult to treat. Someone light a candle. Cyanobacteria grow best in warm water, typically above 25 degrees Celsius. And as global warming raises average lake temperatures, these conditions are becoming more common and long-lasting. Lower-income communities often have fewer trees and more surfaces like asphalt and concrete. This increases runoff, raises water temperatures, and allows more nutrients to enter nearby lakes, creating ideal conditions for toxic cyanobacterial blooms. Although nutrient pollution has made many lakes unsafe, it's not irreversible. When communities and viewers like you invest in prevention and reduce nutrient runoff, lakes can and do heal.